What's love got to do? Got to do with it. Hey y'all, welcome back to Black Blondie TV, where we keep it real, raw, and regal. I'm your girl, Black Blondie, aka Queen Mother Pearl, here to share wisdom, good vibes, and a sparkle to your journey. If you're new here, don't forget to comment, subscribe, and because around here we're building a vibe, we're building a tribe, and we're trying to build a community of truth and empowerment. Today's topic will be very personal to me. It's powerful and it's life-changing. How I've managed to stay single and celibate for over 4 years. Yeah, y'all heard that right. 4 years. Yep, so let's get into it. First off, let me take you back to the moment I made the great decision that changed my life 4 years ago. I found myself in a place where I realized that I was pouring too much energy into wrong relationships. I was overinvesting in people who didn't recuperate, and I was neglecting myself in the process. So I decided to hit pause, not just on dating, but on everything that didn't serve me, including physical connections that were rooted in something deeper. I said to myself, Blondie, girl, Queen Mother Pearl, it's time to reclaim your energy and focus on you. And let me tell you, it's been the most empowering decision of my life. So that's why I chose the celibacy path. I want to be celibate until I get married. I do have a child right now. I have a little girl. I am a single mother, and I love her to pieces. But in order for her to have any siblings, I will have to be married, and I'm going to wait until marriage. I'm going to wait for the man that God has for me, because I believe that, God is in control, and that, there's no need to chase what is for you. Like, if they're meant to be in your life, they'll be in your life. You won't have to chase them. You won't have to change yourself. Like, I run into a lot of, brick walls where I just thought that it was, always me, but it was the other people too. It was a part of me because I was trying to be somebody that I wasn't, and I knew that the right thing was for me to wait until I got married to be intimate with someone, because the hurt that I felt when I had my daughter and I had to give birth to her by myself was the most hurtful. It was the most saddest. I never want to feel that way again. So I just decided to never have sex unless I am married. And at least I can know that I tried to do things the right way. So what celibacy has taught me about self-worth? Celibacy isn't just about abstaining from physical intimacy. It's about rediscovering your worth and setting boundaries that protect your peace, because your peace is everything. For me, it was a spiritual reset. I realized that I don't need external validation to feel complete. I started asking myself questions like, who am I outside of a relationship? What brings me joy? How can I build a life I'm proud of? Y'all, the answers to those questions changed everything. I found that I could create my own happiness, and that I'm worthy of love that aligns with my values, my morals, and my spirit. So how I've stayed committed, throughout the time I managed to stay committed. I have been doing some things. I've been setting clear intentions. Number one, I remind myself daily why I made this choice, whether it was journaling, praying, meditation, and also therapy. Yes, therapy is a must. I know a lot of people feel like therapy is for crazy people, but therapy has helped me so much. It's helped me get through a lot of traumatic events in my life, and so I recommend it for a lot of people. I'm still working on, and I'm still doing therapy and still working on some things that, that linger from the past. But I mean, it's helping me stay grounded in my purpose. Number two, surrounding myself with supportive people. I surrounded myself with a tribe of friends and mentors who respected my decision. If someone couldn't support my journey, they didn't need access to my energy. And so last year, I lost a couple people that couldn't understand why I'm not dating. They was like, oh, you ain't dating? I'm like, I'm not about to build no more broken homes. I'm just not about to have the same thing happen to me where I am left holding the bag and that I am being disobedient to God, because God told me that, I was out there, I was having fun, and God told me, you need to settle down, you need to slow down, you need to, wait for your husband. And I didn't listen, and then I had my baby. But I love her, but she is my lesson and my blessing, and I know, what I don't want, and I don't want to make the same mistake over and over again, because that would be insanity. Okay, insanity. So number three, focusing on personal growth. So I used the time to level up. I completed, if you don't know, I completed my bachelor's in business administration, and now I'm working on my master's. I explore my passions. I started a YouTube channel, which is this channel. It first began with my journey going through cancer, and that was another thing that taught me, like, nobody, I'm not saying none of them dudes that I was bending over backwards for ever sent me any flowers. They never called to check up on me. That's when I knew that. I always knew that, but I knew that, there's something better for me out there, that I was really wasting my time. Because if someone would have told me any one of my exes had cancer, I would have sent them something. I would have reached out to them through Facebook Messenger, Instagram. I would have sent them a DM. I would have sent them something to let them know that, I care about them. But they didn't care about me, and I cared about them. I wouldn't have been disrespectful, because I'm pretty sure they're with someone else now. But it was just the point that they didn't even reach out to make sure I was okay. Only my family was there. Everybody else was not there. Only my family, and one person who I thought was my friend, but she wasn't my friend. Three people that I thought was my friends, but they weren't my friends. They didn't have my best interest. They were just there to, see and, see what they can go tell people. I guess they thought I was lying. Some people do be lying, but I wasn't lying. I went through everything. I went through chemotherapy. I went through radiation, and I did it all by myself, because I was in a whole nother city from my family, and I did it all by myself. Only had one coworker take me to one of my meetings. Everybody else, they ditched me, you know. And then that really hurt me, and that caused me to have some trauma, and I'm dealing with that right now, because it was just like, darn, after all I did for these people, like, they only came around when it was beneficial for them. Like, they didn't care about my well-being, and it was like I wouldn't have never did them like that because I was really their friends. But you know, that's how life works. So number 4 is avoiding triggers. I had to set boundaries with media, conversations, music, environments that didn't align with my goals. Protecting my peace became priority. So, you know, I haven't been to the club or to a lounge or anything like that in 4 years. I may have went to a club one time, and that was with a group of people who I thought were my friends, but they weren't my friends. But I just wasn't setting clear boundaries with people, and now I know that, you know, from the jump, I have to set these boundaries with people, because people, they just think that, oh yeah, I'm a nice girl, like, you know, I don't say a lot, and I don't complain a lot, and I don't, you know, overreact a lot. But it's a lot of stuff that I just try to ignore that people do, and you know, I give them many chances because I know that they're not perfect, and I'm not perfect, and the only person who's perfect is God. So I dealt with that. I don't want to tear up on here, because you know, I had to have a funeral for those people because I had knew them for a long time. I lost my best friend last year. I lost a girl who I was very close with last year. I lost a lot of people, and I kind of don't want to be friends. I mean, I want to be friends with their friends, but I don't want to put their friends in the middle of us not being friends anymore. So it's kind of awkward. So I'm trying to avoid triggers, so I just keep it at a hey and bye and stuff like that, because I don't want to put them in the middle of it. But the benefits of you know, the celibacy lifestyle, well, let me tell you some amazing things I've gained from this journey. Clarity. I actually want to name my daughter Clarity. Once I seen that Cash Doll name her daughter Clarity. Now, if I have another child, I want to name her Clarity. So I've gained clarity. I've learned to distinguish between what I want and what I need. No more settling for less than I deserve. I've gained confidence. I'm not chasing anyone's approval because I'm deeply secure in who I am. Like, I only wear makeup when I feel like wearing makeup. I haven't really been putting on makeup that much. I've only done it for like special occasions or when I'm going out somewhere special, but I haven't like really been putting on makeup because I'm just like, I want someone to love me for who I am, like for how I look, my natural look. And you know, me with my glasses, I've been wearing my glasses more because that's me. I wear glasses, I could wear contacts, like I just been excuse me y'all, I have a little cold. My energy without distractions of wrong relationships. I've had more time and energy to pour into my dreams and my goals. I did a dream board. Me and my daughter did a dream board last year. We've been trying to get to this dream board since 2020. And we did it together and we had fun. She has hers on her wall and then I have mine on my wall. Peace, y'all. There's nothing like peace of knowing you're living in alignment with your values and what God has for you. Like, I am waiting for what God has for me. I am not going to settle and just jump out there and just make the mistakes I've made before. Like, I mean, it's not easy being a single parent, but I'm doing it, I'm doing it all, but it's very hard for me. And I don't tell people a lot, but yeah, for all the single women out there, wait until you get with someone who actually wants to be with you, who actually loves you, and who actually is marrying you for the right intentions, and who wants to be a partner with you when it comes to your kids. Because me and my mama, we had to, my daughter, she gave us the business when she first came home. She was like, we had to take turns, and I'm like, that's what the father was supposed to be doing. He was supposed to be there taking turns, but he was nowhere to be found because he didn't care. He didn't like me. He wasn't into me. It was me, being into them. They never cared about me. And so, I don't feel lonely. I'm going to address the elephant in the room and the misconceptions that people love to ask me. Do you feel lonely? Nah, sis. Loneliness doesn't come from being single. It comes from being disconnected from yourself. When you're in tune with who you are, you're never truly lonely because God is always there. He's always there. Whoever you believe in, whatever God that you believe in, He's always there for you, no matter what. The Most High is always there for me. Do I miss intimacy? Sometimes I do. I'm not gonna lie. It's kind of hard, especially during ovulation time. But I just think that I'm gonna get to experience all that stuff with my husband, all the fun, adventurous stuff. We're gonna get to experience that stuff. I would like to get to know him, be husband and wife for at least 2 years before we start having kids, and get to enjoy each other and get to enjoy being just the three of us together. But what I've learned is that intimacy starts with you. I can't get that on my own. Let me stop. I've cultivated such a deep relationship with myself that I don't feel like I'm missing out. I feel at peace. I feel good, and I just love to hear about other people's, relationships, and I just like to observe and see everybody else and how their journey's going. Being, out there, not living the same lifestyle as me. So, I am so blessed that I changed my life and that I chose to be celibate until I'm married. I know they say you don't want to, you got to test the car before you buy it, but I think you can feel whether whether you have intimacy without physically having intercourse. I believe that you could tell with a hug. You could tell with different things. I'm willing to wait until the right person, the right man comes in my life, and they complement the love I already have for myself. I'm willing to wait. Advice that I would give to anyone considering this path: if you're thinking about embracing celibacy or singleness, here's my advice. Singleness. Y'all, please forgive me about my speech. I still got those speech issues going on. Number one, know your why. Your journey should be rooted in what's best for you. Don't do it for others' approvals or expectations. Number two, set boundaries. Protect your energy. Not everyone deserves access to you, and that's okay. Neither do you deserve access to everyone. Be patient with yourself. This journey is not a race. It's surely not a race. It requires a lot of discipline and a lot of focus and a lot of hope and faith. and believing in yourself and believing in God. Celebrate your progress and give yourself grace, and find joy in solitude. Find joy in being able to just sleep in your bed and roll around, and you don't have to like have anybody on the other side, or somebody having a whole leg over you so you won't get up in the middle of the night so they can know that you didn't leave. You don't have to worry about, you could just fall asleep and you could just do what you want to. It's joy in being single. It's a lot of joy and solitude in it. Use time to fall in love with your own company. Trust me, it's worth it. It's really worth it. I've discovered that I really like to dance by myself. Like, I like to put on music and just dance by myself. I feel like so good. Or me and my daughter will dance together, and we'll just turn off the TV and we'll just dance. Or I'll just catch up on one of my favorite shows. I don't know if y'all know, I am a fanatic for I forgot the name of the show. Let me think about the name of the show. It is based off these kids. They was in high school, then they went to college, and they went to HBCU. I forgot. It comes on Netflix, but it originally comes on a cable channel. It's got Simone. One of the characters' name is Simone. One of the guys' name is Lando. That's a character in it. It's such a good little show. I like that show. I like the silo too. I'm just figuring out what I like, and I figured out I really don't like to drink really anymore. I figured out I was just doing it because everybody else was drinking. Because I figured out that when I wake up the next day, I just don't feel good. And I figured out that I really don't like partying anymore. I'd rather just, go to a lounge and have, listen to music and vibe that way. I don't like to have a lot of people around me. That's what I'm learning right now in this journey. So there you have it, how I stayed single and celibate for over 4 years, and why it's been one of the best decisions of my life. This journey isn't about depriving yourself. It's about liberation from other people's standards and being free and feeling brand new. You know what I'm saying? They had the old body, but this is the new body, okay? This is the new body, okay? The old girl that I used to be, she is R.I.P. It's about stepping into your power, living life on your own terms. If you made it this far, thank you for watching. Let's keep this conversation going in the comments. Have you ever considered celibacy? What does singleness mean to you? Let me know in the comments. Answer my questions. I want to know. I want to communicate with y'all. Until next time, stay bold, stay beautiful, stay glow-alicious, and remember, you are the prize. Love y'all. Peace out. Black Blondie, aka Queen Mother Pearl. Howdy.